Hope you can hear that sound, but yeah, there's a power supply which is making that beeping sound. Well, I just found out the problem, that the problem is there. That company right there, Tagan or what the hell it's called. I have many other power supplies breaking down, and most of them from this company. This is on its way to break down. I don't know if the camera can hear it, but it is making a very high frequency noise, which is very annoying. My mom says she can't hear it, so it's probably just me as a young person who can hear it. Anyhow, there's a 460 watt power supply that has a single 12 volt rail on 28 amps, capable of delivering up to 336 watts of power, which should be enough for this basic system, which has a Quad 7920 clocked at 3.3 GHz, has a Sapphire Radeon X1900XTX, which doesn't consume that a lot of power. It gets very hot, but it doesn't consume that a lot of power. I thought it was good, but anyways, that power supply is very cool, surprisingly. If I'm running a, let's see if I can run Prime 95, since you can change the sound of how the power supply makes for maximum power consumption. There you go. There you go. That's a completely other sound because there's a lot of stress on the power supply now. And the fans will of course spin up. You can see the chassis fan there. It will start to spin up now. There we go. It's part of spinning up. CPU fan as well. Quality thermal compound I put it on there because it has very good contact with the CPU cooler. Well, the power consumption, the power delivery for the CPU is 8-pin, and the motherboard is a 24-pin. Of course, since that's 8-pin, that's the 24-pin. There's a 6-pin on the video card with the capacitor on. I have one other one here. This right here is written VGA and HDD on it. It has a capacitor in here. Perhaps for stable power, but as I can hear from that power supply, it's not very stable power at all. And the power consumption on that is as fast as that stress test I'm doing there on the CPU now, or stressing out CPU. I heard when I had this video card right there in, I heard the fan on that video card spinning down a little when I had that load coming, and it's like very loud. It's like going from around 12.5 volts, I think that delivers at max when it's idle, and it went down to 11.1, which is a big jump, and it should not go under 11.7. So well, it's heating up pretty badly now, but still the fans are going like very slow. Weird. Well, it's that company right there. I hate that company. I will replace the power supply. Here's the stock power supply, or the power supply which is in there. It's a 300 watt shift tech. That works fine, but it's a bit on the loud side, and the amperage isn't that best. It's capable of delivering 228 watts at 12 volts, and capable of delivering 11 amps on one of the 12 volt rails and 8 amps on the other one. Why run 2 rails on a power supply that doesn't have a 6-pin? That's the thing I don't understand on this. So I used my own custom 6-pin right here with a sleeved cable. This is actually from my Corsair TX 550, I think it was, or HX, TX, I think it was. Well, there's the 6-pin right there. I guess I think I actually have a 8-pin version of this, which I made myself. I also have a rest of the cables in here. For example, I got the 24-pin here. No, there's the wrong 24-pin. Here we go, it's under here. Here is the 24-pin. Oh, the whole thing. See if I want to replace a cable and do have some time for that. I can do it. Have also a Shiftech 360 watt power supply. That's quite loud, so I won't install that. This is a 288 watt HP power supply. I'm guessing I'm gonna take out the power supply of that Packard Bell over there, because that's a 350 watt power supply, and it actually has a pre-mounted 6-pin on it, so that will be perfect for this build. And the power supply making a weirder sound, which is very annoying. I gotta shut down the system before it blows up.